Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby, Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6, down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Caruso. Back to Beverly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Anunoby against Caruso. Barnes passes to Pirtle. The ball's knocked loose. Anunoby on the wing. Shoots from 12. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Caruso outside. Pass to Beverly. Fires the 3. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. And here are the Raptors now. Now Anunoby. And he lays it up and in. Anunoby's gotten his second bucket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Beverly against VanVleet. Back to LaVine. Toronto grabs the miss. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Well, it's the top.
All NBA first team should be.
Got to get you a vote, man.
No, I'm good.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. Here's Beverly, averaging around 6 a game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Banked it in off the glass.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's LaVine. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. The shot's good.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. VanVleet against Beverly. And the basket by VanVleet.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Anunoby. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Beverly. Now here's VanVleet. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
2 minutes left.
Here's White, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And he makes the first. White hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Achua. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's Dosunmu. Jones with the ball. Shoots over Young. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Outside Barnes. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Outside White. Back to Dosunmu. Outside Williams. Over Barnes. Williams misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
The open shot by VanVleet. That one off the back iron and out. Chicago trailing here. Here's White. And he got the whistle on the way up. And he knocks down the first one. White hits them both. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams up top. The shot that time, not on target. Achua with some nice D. Pass to Barnes. VanVleet with it. No good with a layup. And so it's Toronto. Here's Beverly. On the court for Chicago. They've got Alex Caruso. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Beverly in at the 1. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. The shot no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Beverly against VanVleet. And he buries his first look. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Now here's Trent. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Yep, that one's good.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And Beverly gets it to go.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And for the Raptors, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. VanVleet finds Trent. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 3 assists in the game. Caruso outside. Pass to LaVine. Over Trent. LaVine can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact.
That's what makes it exciting. In the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
Both free throws good from Beverly. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anunoby's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Beverly outside. Outside LaVine. Caruso against Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. The Bulls with another miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Siakam. DeRozan with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Vucevic throws it down, and the official calls a foul. And that one falls for Vucevic.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Pass to Trent. Outside Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Williams. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter. For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. LaVine against Anunoby. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Chicago trailing here. Williams with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Trent's got 5 points.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Here's Barnes. Cashes in the 12-footer. And it's a 10-point Toronto lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Drummond with the bucket.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Achua against Drummond. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Jones grabs the board. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
White on the wing. Covered by Boucher. Dosunmu can't hit. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Williams against Barnes. Anunoby for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside White. Takes it inside. Shoots over Anunoby. Oh, he got it up in 10. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And the Bulls shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And he drops the first.
I also got Athens in the 04. And look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, you know, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day. Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Back to Trent. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
They get it back. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good from Beverley in deep. Hey, Beverley's gotten his third basket of the night.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
VanVleet against Beverley. Pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. And he gets it to go. Barnes has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Vucevic. He's got 5. And that one's long. Barnes against LaVine. Pass to VanVleet. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Trent for 3. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Hook loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Here's VanVleet. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 17.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Anunoby in for Trent. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's DeRozan missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Beverley. Give him 8 points now. Looking to end the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on
Patrick Beverley at the line for 2.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to VanVleet. Shot clock at 5. Oh, there's the alley. Achua with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Beverley outside. Now here's Drummond. Achua defending. The fadeaway. Hits the front of the rim and out. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. VanVleet, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Williams misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Anunoby. Here's the second effort, and it's good for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Beverley. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's Williams, high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. Toronto has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Barnes passes to VanVleet. And here's Boucher. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the bucket is good. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Back to Dosunmu. Jones, the pass to Williams. Can they get it? And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. VanVleet on the wing. He's got 9. Pass to Anunoby. And he drops it in from the low post. Anunoby's got 10.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the...
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Derek Jones, also Andre Drummond out there. And it's Terry in at 2 guard. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Benton. Pass to VanVleet. And there's a 3-second violation.
Customers using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. Although we can't afford to, though.
That might be true.
White against VanVleet. White, good.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Benton. From deep, Barton. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Simonovic. And he's going to the line for 2. He's perfect from the line this time. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, BA. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Pass to Barton. He gets it in there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Taylor. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Barnes finds Trent. Shoots over Caruso. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Caruso up top, guarded by Trent. Beverly for 3. He drops it from range.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
VanVleet, the pass to Trent. Now Siakam. Pass to Trent. The 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Trent's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Barnes. Trent with it. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have...
The first free throw is good.
For example, look at what he's done with this perimeter shooting.
And the Bulls making a change here. Simonovic, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Taylor comes in for LaVine. Terry's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Beverly. Here's Benton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was
Personal foul. First team foul.
first one falls for him.
Delano.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, the Bulls shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Beverly outside.
Regulation time.
Pass to Vucevic. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beverly. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Caruso. Caruso's got his first bucket in this one.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Pirtle against Vucevic. Inside. Here's Barnes. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Gary Trent Jr.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Outside Barnes. Here's Benton. Beverly defending. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Terry. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. And so he draws the foul.
Terry.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one. Pass to White. So no problem for Toronto as